Well, Columbus Mayor Andrew Ginther and the local police union, they're not quite seeing eye to eye on how to move forward with police reform.
Yeah, the two sides met behind closed doors, and we're told that meeting didn't last very long. NBC4's Dan Perlman joining us now live with where things go from here. Dan.
Well, Brad and Darlene, that meeting really didn't last very long. Both sides saying it only lasted about 30 minutes. It ended with the mayor telling me change is coming, all while union leadership wants to have a say in what happens. Earlier this week, Columbus Mayor Andrew Ginther called on the Fraternal Order of Police to embrace police reform. But now on the heels of that meeting with union leadership, he tells me he's disappointed with what he calls their lack of commitment to change.
I mean, there's consensus with everybody but the FOP about change and reform moving forward. So really the FOP has to decide whether or not they're going to stand with the community or against the community.
A central piece of the reform Mayor Ginther wants to see is the creation of a citizens review board to review allegations of police misconduct. Ginther says the board will be in place by the end of the year. I asked Jeff Simpson with the FOP if a review board is something the union would support under specific conditions.
We're always willing to talk about civilian review boards. Civilian review boards is nothing new.
And when it comes to overall reform, Simpson says the union wants to be a part of that discussion as well.
When you're trying to have a solution to a problem and you don't have the person it's impacting, to have that person not at the table, you're asking for failure.
But in the mayor's eyes, there's no time to waste.
And the time for talk is over. It's time to act.
As I asked both he and Simpson if another meeting will happen.
The FOP is always willing to learn and listen, but that only goes as far as good as the person on the other end if they're willing to reciprocate that.
As long as they embrace the change and reform that we're talking about and are willing to commit to action, but this is on them. Ball's in their court.
Now, next week, Mayor Ginther will seat a working group to begin the planning for that Citizens Review Board. Local for you in Columbus, Dan Perlman, NBC4.
Long way apart. Thanks, Dan.